Hello, hello. Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Wow. Mike just hit us with the.
Mike said, first of all, this
Looks
was
like another TKO.
right.
Okay, from Mike. Just get knocked down, get back up again. All right.
So now you want to knock Mike out?
Exactly. Mike.
Mike.
All right. Good morning, Tiffany. Tiffany said I was ready. I was here, ready to press
Tiffany
the button.
Tiffany, just FYI, if y'all ever need to know why, we get on about 10-ish.
It's my fault. I assume all responsibility for my actions. I apologize. Sorry, not sorry.
She's not sorry.
Well, not sorry.
She's not sorry.
So, good morning, guys. Welcome back to Beautyish Radio, where we talk about beauty, business. Beauty. Okay. Welcome back to Beautyish Radio, where we talk about beauty, business,
and all that is.
That's right. I got it right that time. I
did.
ain't even started drinking yet. Jeez.
You're coming in hot.
Right, coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
I am Joy M. Hutton, founder of On The Go Glam.
And I am Lydia Evans, founder of SW&G Essentials, better known as Swag Essentials.
Yes. I can't wait for today's episode. I can't wait for all of our episodes, but today, this is a powerful one today.
I think so.
It's, looks like another TKO.
Yeah.
So we're talking about,
Pretty much.
getting knocked out and knocking somebody out.
And getting that ass back up.
Right. Exactly. Get back up again.
If at first you don't succeed, get back up
Right.
and try again.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I'm trying to put this on Instagram because I'm late. But anyway, y'all. Yes. So our beauty of the week, speaking of getting knocked out, is Layla Ali,
Oh, wow.
daughter of the
Gorgeous.
great Muhammad Ali.
So graceful.
Yes, and
Yeah.
you know Muhammad Ali, then you know Layla Ali, 'cause
Yep.
that was his shadow.
Very much so.
I mean, she literally followed in her father's footsteps, and that's a difficult thing to do.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you come behind somebody great.
Yeah,
with
like
great behind their name.
being Jordan's son, or like trying to go play basketball after somebody that's great like that. But like, nah, I'm gonna just go do art.
Yeah, my mama got expectations of me like you wouldn't believe.
Yes.
And,
They want you to do what they, they want
Yep.
you to do what they want you to do.
Yep.
If your mother was a singer, they're expecting you to have some type of artistic.
You're talking about
abilities.
like Tracy Ellis Ross and how she went the opposite direction.
Right.
But she's still an actress like her mother.
She is.
Yeah.
She did make an attempt to sing in one movie.
Oh, I
and,
can believe. I can see that. Because I
was
think
like,
that because
just-
of that, it makes people want to go the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Like even if they have it in them, but I think sometimes people can screw themselves out of their own gifts because they
Yes.
want to so sincerely buck the ideology of
Yeah.
being like the person that, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I think it's a kind of like a twofold, but that's what we're gonna talk about: getting knocked down.
Yep.
And knocking people
Knocking
down.
people
so
out.
knocking them out and getting knocked
them
out.
Exactly.
Because it happens.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And, I think it's so important because, how do you bounce back from those things?
Yeah.
And then it's not just knocking people out, but just knocking obstacles out. Like,
Yeah.
people is a metaphor. Sometimes you got to knock somebody out.
Yeah.
You might have to because
Yeah.
we always talking about beating a hoe down. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
No,
So
you always talk about beating a hoe
Oh,
down.
really?
I just actively beat hoes
Really?
down as hoes need to be beat down. You know what I mean?
Right. You just do it.
I get it out the way.
You know?
Ain't no point in dragging this on.
There's no point at all.
Let's get it over with right now.
But I love it. I
Cut
love
your
it.
losses.
Exactly. So, so let's talk about that. There are many life trials that you're like, damn, like I just got knocked up out.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
absolutely.
And, sometimes you're like, I don't know how I'm going to recover from this.
Yeah.
It's like even with just all the things that have happened to me over the last few years, I have literally, there are some days where I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to recover or if I'm going to recover from this.
Yeah.
And, but somehow, some way, you keep pushing through. And so that's a lot of what I've been doing is pushing through and just knowing that, okay, I still have other reasons to keep going.
So what knocks you down?
My sister passing, that was a blow. Mm-hmm. My divorce, that was a blow. Mm-hmm. Being told no in business, those are blows. All of those are some form of a TKO. Mm-hmm. So those are all things where I've felt like I got knocked down. And, or knocked out. Knocked out. And so, fortunately, I was able to get back up. But you don't always feel that way.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I put in a post the other day, I said, I'm still here. I still have a lot of reasons to keep going, and I have to remember that. That's what keeps me going. Because I could just stop and be like, I give up. So
that's what gets you back up. Yeah.
That I have a purpose. I don't know what God's greater plan is, but I know he has a purpose.
Absolutely.
And so I'm like, all right, God, I'm going to let you keep doing your work. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to let you keep doing your work.
Yeah.
But I'm like, really? Because I have some tough conversations with him, too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand.
What about you?
I think what knocks me down is restriction. Feeling restricted, feeling constricted, restricted. I think those feelings, the feeling of that, is what knocks me down. After kind of getting to know myself better and understanding, like going into self-awareness, I understand the source of that is from, and my core is to be free.
Right.
I am a free as a bird. Like I am a free spirit. So anything that makes me feel like I cannot be who I am, that makes me feel like my voice isn't heard, anything that makes me feel like I must operate within this realm, this box of understanding. So for me, constrictions and restrictions are my triggers for feeling knocked down.
Yeah.
But then my why for getting up is to be heard, because I know that I have gifts within me that need to come out.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like when you walk in your purpose, you're going to always run across the antithesis of your purpose in life. So my biggest thing is sometimes people wanting to marginalize me or shut me out or not include me, or because that's my biggest gift is I want to share and give.
Yeah.
Right? So the natural antithesis of me in life, in different walks of life, is going to be what can be viewed as rejection.
Right.
But it's just being restricted. Like if someone trying to restrict me, someone saying, oh, you can't be the speaker, but you can kind of open up for the act. I'm not the fucking opening act. You know what I mean? So I'll immediately,
I'm the headliner.
Yes, and I'll immediately feel knocked down.
Yeah.
I'll immediately feel knocked out. That's what kind of makes me shrink and fall back.
Yeah.
But then what also gets me up in all truth is to push against that.
Right.
Is to like I feel like one of the best things you can do to me is tell me I can't do something.
And that's just
bitch, now I got to show you.
Right.
No, it's
love that.
Gas in my tank.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like I know that it's that free spirit in me that must shine. The wings must flap.
Yeah.
And when I don't feel room to patty la belly, I start
Not
woo woo woo. Everybody, I'm finna break glass in here. Like I'm getting out the cage.
Right.
So, but those are also some of my triggers.
Yeah.
So so for me, it's definitely that. Like, don't tell me what I can't do, or don't tell me I didn't make it into my membership wasn't approved, or we just don't think you're a good fit.
Right.
Say that to me.
I'm the same way. I'm like, watch. I ain't saying nothing.
You show right.
Watch.
Don't believe me, just watch. I turn into Bruno Mars on your ass.
Listen,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I just dance across the stage, and I get behind the stage a little bit. My little feelings are hurt. I cry a little bit, and when I come out, I'm Michael Jackson.
Woo.
And I'm just gonna be I'm talking about moonwalk back into the stage with all kinds of new moves you didn't even know I had. But that's where I become a better person.
I love that. You gotta use that as ammunition.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's one thing I've learned in life is that plans don't always go as planned.
Right. Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the more you plan, the less it goes that way.
Oh yeah.
That's why when you feel like have you ever done this? Like, say for instance, you were supposed to do something, and you were like, oh my God, and y'all talked it up, and they were like, oh man, we gonna have time of my life, and then it happens, and everything goes wrong with it.
Everything.
And you sit up and you say, see, I shouldn't even got my mouth all ready for something to go right.
Exactly.
Or you go to a restaurant, you talked it up real big to the people you take there, and the food or service is subpar, and you're like, see, I shouldn't even gave this.
Right.
Because life teaches you to know everything is to know you don't know a damn thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Tiffany said, God and family have helped me push through, understanding that things will change and get better. Yeah,
Absolutely. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Maurice.
Hey, Maurice. Yeah, so things always change. And, I think for me, so it's like the getting knocked out, but then it's knocking out too. Because see, like you just mentioned, showing people like, oh, you tell me no, I'm going to do it anyway. That's a knockout.
Yeah.
Like just keep, and you have the wins, right? You have the wins in life. Those to me are considered knockouts. Like, oh, you didn't think I could do it? Bam. Watch me. Watch me. Y'all see me get my fists ready. I'm like, but it's like, watch me. And so I think that for me, it's just staying focused.
Yeah, absolutely.
And not listening to all the noise. Because the noise is so much noise.
So much white noise.
So much noise.
Yeah. But that's like we were talking about that shift. When God is about to shift your life, he puts you into straight solitude. You feel abandoned. You feel left out. You feel rejected. But the truth is that he's putting you in a position to be able to be okay with the white noise.
Yeah.
It's almost like how you train a dog. If you really want to train a dog, you can't just train a dog in a silent setting.
Right.
The way you truly train a dog is you put distractions around a dog and see if they still listen. God trains us like dogs. You know what I mean? Like, we go through dog training. God backwards. You know what I mean? But we go through that training of, it's like, you have to learn how to let the world happen around you, which goes into the passage of being transformed through the world and not conforming to the world. So you have to kind of be in the middle of the world, but the white noise has to happen around you, because if you just know how to operate in silence and alone and by yourself and not with white noise, you really didn't learn anything. Because when you put yourself back out in the regular world, because you're going to have to interact with human beings to be successful, then you have to be able to learn how to be around all the white noise but still be whole in yourself. So before your greatness, God snatches you and puts you in this place of solitude so he can work on you, right? And slowly but surely starts to let distraction come in, like a possible new relationship, a possible new friendship,
and how do you
a possible new
manage
business
that?
ship. Are you still going to stay focused on what God is trying to say to you? So when you get out in the world and you're on one accord, and these distractions come along, these offers, we always want to work with you.
Right.
You're the most beautiful woman in the world. When all that comes, you're still so solid in who you are. And I'm not perfect in that arena, but I do know for a fact God worked on me tough after Shark Tank. Before Shark Tank, God put me in solitude through brokenness. I was financially crippled, so I couldn't do shit.
Right.
But what happened was I didn't understand why that was happening to me.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to go out. I wasn't able to afford to do things. I was in a solitude, right?
Yeah.
In addition to the things entrepreneurs and business owners feel kind of like misunderstood.
Yeah.
Then Shark Tank happened, and I have all of this damn white noise around me. And I lost people in the process because they couldn't understand why I wasn't moved by the white noise.
Yes.
But they didn't understand I've been in training for this. But I didn't understand that either. I look back 7 years later, I can say, oh, damn, I was in training.
Right.
To become this woman I am today. So you can put me in the midst of everything. You can put me in the midst of all kinds of things. Lydia's still going to walk out of there just like the Lydia that walked in there.
Hello.
Yeah.
And you speaking reminds me of athletes, right? When you are focused on that win, it doesn't matter how many thousands of people are in that stadium. You are focused on that win. I have to win. I practice. I worked hard to get here. So I'm going in for the kill. So that just makes me think about that, because if you don't know how to, like some athletes don't know how to, they don't work well under pressure. So like they get to Super Bowl, they've been doing well all season, and then the pressure of Super Bowl and all the noise and all that starts making them nervous. It's like, see, you're not prepared for this moment, but blocking out that noise is so crucial.
Oh, it's crucial. It's
so
big time crucial. And because blocking out that noise is a piece, really, a leg of discernment. Because in the white noise, you have to also be able to hear what's not white noise. So in that, so when you come out of that stillness, you're in this area where are surrounded around all of this busyness and opportunity, quote unquote, right? But you still got to have a discerning eye, so you don't shut yourself out to everything.
Right.
Which is, and when I did those things, it was because I was in my most hurt place.
Yeah.
So tied to that was lack of trust. So I didn't give a damn who was offering me anything, and the answer was always no. Because in my mind, I was so paranoid. Because I've been hurt so much by accepting offers, by partnering with people, right? now this Lydia can be in that room and still be able to decipher who is talking about something and who's full of shit.
Yeah.
And in a white noise area.
Yeah, exactly.
Still be me, walk out of it. I can walk out of a room with $1 million deal now. You understand what I mean? In the middle of a nightclub, if that had to happen that way, because I have a discerning eye for it. But again, it's a training, babe. It's like boxers don't just go into the ring and become boxers the next day. There's intensive training and a lot of ass whoopings and a lot of hits they didn't see coming that happened to them in that process to get them there. So yeah, man, that's so crazy how life will just kind of mold you. But you know, these things are presented to you, but if you don't have if you don't keep yourself anchored and rooted in something solid and keep yourself spiritually sound, you're going to miss all of this.
Oh,
you get, you know, I talk to so many people about this kind of stuff, and a lot of it just goes right over their head. I see them 3-4 years later, they're in the same damn place they were because they love the idea of hearing it, but it's the implementation that it just doesn't connect. You know, so you know, you win some, you lose some, boo.
Ooh, yes, you do.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a word. Listen, that's a word. Look, Lydia dropping gems today.
Hey,
mommy. She said she loves the hair.
Oh, thank you, boo.
I know she got a
thank you,
ponytail popping.
mama.
She got a
I got
ponytail
it for you,
popping.
boo.
Hey,
This for
with
you,
the
mama.
hair back and forth.
Inches, boo.
The inches. Yeah. And, you know, when you speak of white noise, if you think of the purpose of white noise, too, is to crowd out the things around you. And so, but it can also be a distraction, because if you're not used to that noise, it's just the high frequency of it, then you get caught up in it. So I think it's an analogy to what you were talking about, and just being able to even navigate your way through that as well, and letting it be fluid and not like getting lost in it.
When you vibrate at your highest level, you will vibrate above the white
Yes,
noise.
exactly. Whew.
Yeah.
Y'all, look, she got on this white today. She over here.
No, I just be listen. I didn't went to Miami last weekend. See, we only
back
act
a
like
whole
we didn't
new
even.
one.
No,
Right.
we acting like we didn't go and cut it up. That's what's happening. We gonna come get y'all this good knowledge.
Right. We
Yeah,
came back like,
spiritual experts.
I came with the whole motherland.
I'm not gonna
over
tell you
here.
about the drag show, baby, where I was just throwing dollars.
Yeah, listen.
That was amazing.
Yes.
Oh my God. But I mean, I felt so in my element in there, because those people are who they are.
Yeah.
There's no inhibitions. There's no, I'm not.
Right.
Be yourself around.
Be yourself.
I love it.
Yes.
I may say, woo. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you know, everybody got a judgy black lady in them.
Right.
Everybody, man or
Everybody
woman.
like, woo.
Every race got a judgy black church lady in them. But in the same token, I let them be who they are, because there's some things that don't necessarily appeal to me personally for me to do. But it's the joy of seeing people feel good in the moment, and that was a feel good time. It was no big, you know. It was nothing.
There were no airs.
It was no airs.
Just
it was
fun.
it wasn't about, you know, humping on nobody. It was just it was just
clean,
amazing.
good, clean fun.
Good, clean drag
Good,
brunch
clean,
fun.
yeah, right.
I said I had more fun at the drag brunch than I did
mama.
anything else.
Your mama said right.
So yeah, but I like that, because I think growing up, I felt very restricted. I felt very, very restricted. So I think that there's a big part of me that loves to see people fly free and be free. And only people that are free let you be free.
Yeah.
People that are not free within themselves try to hold you within these confounds and this thing in their mind, because that's as far as their brain can reach. But they're restricted. But when you put yourself around unrestricted people, you'd be amazed the potential you tap into.
Right.
You know, they help to bring things out of you didn't even know were there, that make you a better woman or man, or them, or pronouns. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why does Instagram ask me what my pronoun is? I was
Wait,
like, I'm still a she. I don't know. I don't think that changed.
Are you serious?
On Instagram, on your thing, you can put your pronoun. And I was like,
wow.
I didn't answer it, because I was like, I don't feel like I need to answer that, because I'm like, you know, it is what it is. But I just was like, we gotten there yet now?
Yeah.
Whew. But I still love you. You know, I love you, man. Be yourself. Be yourself. That's the number one way to get wherever you want to go in life, because God created you perfectly, and until you realize the perfection that you are, the other pieces won't unlock. They just won't. Because in so many ways, if you're not doing that, you're damn near slapping God in the face, really. Because you're saying what you created is not perfect as it is.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So. Yes. Oh man.
So let your flag fly.
Let your flag fly. Let your inner drag queen come out.
Baby, I am a drag queen on the inside now. I have consorted to that. Like, listen, when I retire, I'm retiring in Miami, and I'm gonna wear a rainbow. What's the thing that they were Speedo with flip flops and walk down the street with a free Britney sign.
Wait, oh God,
That's it.
Free Britney
With little nipple covers. That's it. I went to Miami. I was like, oh my God. I feel so free. I went back home. I was like, Maurice, we moved to Miami, so we finna be free.
Is that?
We finna let our flags fly. Shit.
It's a beautiful thing when you feel free.
It's a good feeling.
Yes.
Because you feel like anything's possible, and it takes you, in order to believe you can do anything, and actually to do anything, you have to believe and feel like you can do anything.
It's so funny. I was having a conversation with my dad this morning. I was like, y'all didn't let us do nothing.
No.
I'm like,
and then
my
you get
mother
older.
had me dressed like a 55-year-old.
Joy, you still kind of, I don't know. You a fly little 55-year-old.
Fashionable. Now, it was a different type of fashion. And look, she had me dressed like a 55-year-old with these big glasses. Like, my dad was like, Gianna fought. Like, my sister would fight my mother every day. She's like, no, baby. I'm not wearing it. No.
Right.
But I would just be like.
But Gianna was a fashionista. According to everything I saw, the pictures.
Oh, yes. And
some of the wardrobe you brought back here.
Yeah.
It's to the point now where I'll be like, that's Gianna's. Because it's
and
anything.
I'll be like, no, damn, that's mine.
I'll be like, oh, okay. It's not black. Because all you wear is black. Okay. That's okay. I love you. But I was going to give it back to you because you said I brought gas station wine last time. Sangria. You say she brought this gas station.
Messed up.
She want to blame because you burped in my mouth a little bit when I was talking.
Really?
So she want to blame that on the gas station sangria.
Listen, that gas station sangria had me feeling free.
We didn't have a sponsor that week. I had to foot it myself. I had to foot the bill. I was like, listen, I got $16 for this. That's all this for the
budget.
$16.
Oh man. So listen, but I was talking to my dad. I'm like, man, you aren't allow us to do anything. And so now, I'm into clothes so much because I was restricted when I was younger.
But you're so cute.
Thanks, boo.
You are seriously a fashionista.
Thank you.
But you busting out the box.
But look, I had it. It came with a journey.
You remember when you wore them white shoes? Them white shoes.
Those are cute. Those are Gianna's.
They're very cute.
Those are Gianna's.
That's what I'm saying. You stepped out the box.
Yeah.
But them was Gianna's shoes.
They were. I have some shoes like that actually before she even had them. So, Tiffany said, was that the IG burp? See, why y'all got to bring up old stuff? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be free. Yeah, my mom said I was definitely conservative.
Oh, but see, Mama let that flag fly.
Oh, she is. She
that flag is flying.
Long Island with no ice.
No, that's it. Remember at the restaurant? Let's talk about that.
Right.
Your mother argued the people down because she was like, Long Island, no ice.
Right.
When they brought it to her with no ice, because ice is the bulk of the
like,
glass.
that's it.
She was like, that's it. I was like, Mother, it's Long Island.
Right.
No ice.
But that's bringing up old stuff. You know, bringing up old stuff.
Right,
So I say that all to say that I broke out of my box and I'm free now. I can wear what I want. And if I want to show a little leg,
sure, you had your butt cheeks out in there. Don't front. I can't wait to. Can I post that picture?
Really?
When you was walking out the hotel with the butt cheeks, you remember your butt cheeks?
Really?
You remember?
What happens in Miami stays in Miami.
That's why you ain't sharing nothing I'm sharing. Okay, that is fine. You know what I mean? Her butt cheeks was out though, Mother. Yeah, a swimsuit.
It was a
bottom
swimsuit
with a skirt over
it. Right.
But Joy, listen. Let me tell you something. You are a beautiful woman, and you have a nice little tiny body. Enjoy that tiny body while you have it, because when you get older, you're gonna be like, I wish I'd have slid this little tiny body in this little tight ass dress while I had it. When you get older, you be like, I don't want to wear the tight ass dress.
No more. Right.
I put the weight on. Now look how I dress. I dress like this now.
Well, Lydia was showing some skin in Miami.
Just Macy's.
Lydia was showing some skin in Miami.
You better shut your mouth. Hush your lips.
Right. Tiffany talking about, my mom talking about, you all are scandalous. What? Mother, I don't know what you're talking about.
We got to take our moms down to Miami. My mama would let that flag fly. My mama would be the flag.
Right. She like, let me put this knee brace on.
There's no
and let's go.
Oh, my mama said she going to get knee surgery so she can twerk with us.
Yeah, my
Remember
mother
when she was twerking at the thing I did for DMX? My mama was backing that ass up. I was like, mother.
Right.
Oh God.
But you know, you just let her be her, right?
That's the only person you don't let be who they are. Because they didn't let you.
Right. Right.
I'm
You're
judging
right.
until the
You're
day.
right.
Listen, you're being judged.
You're right. Well, listen. So all we're saying is, when you get knocked out, get back up again.
That's right.
At least we hope you can get back up again after you've been knocked out.
Always get back up
Yes.
again.
Get back up again.
Don't let nobody.
So,
what?
Right. Exactly.
You better find the strength.
You might be a little dizzy when you get up, but
you have a knot on your
going.
head.
Just a knot
look
on
like
your
Tommy
head.
Hearns.
Right.
And Martin was Tommy Hearns. He looked like a chocolate chip cookie. Remember his head?
Yes.
Was swollen. He came out that room and he looked like a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
He got that ass whooped. And you may look like that.
But
get back up.
Get back up. And then, celebrate your wins. Celebrate your own knockouts. Because my mom said y'all can't put us on punishment, but we can.
My mama was like, that's it.
But we can. So,
why they the
speaking
craziest?
of punishment.
Whoo. Oh, wow, that time flew.
I know. Speaking of punishment and living in shadows.
Living La Vida Loca.
Woo, let's go pop this girl shut up.
Okay. Britney Spears loses another bid to oust father from conservatorship a week after her impassioned speech calling it abusive. Poor Britney, man.
No.
And I'm going to tell you why I feel like that for Britney. I feel like that for Britney because I feel like Britney never had a chance. I was thinking about that this morning, and you know what what was going through my mind was how you can't say this isn't about money. And this is my one point of it. Because if this is about money, they put the IUD in her so that she can't get pregnant. And her thing is she wants to have it removed because she has a boyfriend of 4 years. Yeah. They want to work on having a baby, whatever have you. She's 40.
Right.
Being a woman that doesn't have children and hoping at some point that happens for me, if I were to be in a situation where we are actively working on that and really want that together, I would not want to not be able to do that because of some type of restriction, right? So here's my point with that. I feel like they're saying that it's not about a money thing because she makes $60 million a year off of her show in Vegas. Yeah. So she's closing $60 million a year. Wow. Her father gets $200,000 just being the person over her conservatorship, not in addition to the fact he has access to every dime. Wow. And she gets $8,000 a month in play money.
And that's not enough.
That's not enough when you make $60 million a year. What? She's told she has a schedule. She can't leave the house without with anyone other than her guardian or her dad. She can't go anywhere with her boyfriend by herself. All of those different kind of things. Okay, she can't handle her cell phone by herself. All of those things. It is very much slavery and entrapment. Absolutely. But what I'm saying is this: if you're so concerned about it being you don't want her to have babies because she had babies with Kevin Federline, and you want to make sure it's the welfare of the children and she's not in the right place to raise children. Then why don't they do that to people that are homeless on the street? Why isn't it mandatory since you can't take care of that child if you get pregnant to have an IUD? Right. Why isn't it not mandatory if you want to get subsidized or government assistance? Why? Because they pop them out as tickets. As financial freedoms. Right. Those children are financial freedom, and they turn it into a job. Like, I'm going to stay in the projects forever and milk the government. And why don't those people get IUDs? Yeah, exactly. Why isn't that not mandatory? Like, if you have and you want to get government assistance and you want to stay on it over a year and you're not handicapped, why isn't that? So that just proves that it is very much financially motivated. Of course extremely financially motivated. Of course it is. And I feel really bad for Britney. I feel really, really bad for her in this situation because at the end of the day, her sons are 14 and 15 years old. So that's been 14, 15 years. Yeah. That's not for me to sit up and say, I don't know the ins and outs of, Right. But I know a lot of people that deal with her and interact with her are coming forward, but I feel like she's not getting grace. No, she's going from a Disney star. You don't know what she went through with that. She has an alcoholic dad and an insecure, codependent mother. You understand what I'm saying? She and they're talking about, well, she shaved her head off and she was being erratic. That was a cry for help.
Yeah, she's trapped.
She's been literally on the chitlin circuit since she was a baby.
Exactly.
And here she is 40 years old and can't even control whether she wants to have a child. Yeah.
And that's sad. And a lot of those Disney stars or childhood stars have all had drug abuse, substance abuse problems, or
Absolutely.
not all of them, but a lot of them. You look at
They go
Macaulay
through all kinds of
Culkin,
stuff.
you know, you
And
look
then
at
they're
a
sexually
lot of
preyed on by all these
Yeah,
freaky, deaky
exactly.
ass, I want to help your child become a star
Yeah.
type people. And then these parents, they become so money hungry, they just relinquish their
Yeah.
children over to these people. They start off trying
Like
to be the manager.
The Mickey Mouse Club
Yeah.
kids, all of them,
Yeah.
something happened to them.
How can it
Every single
not?
one
It's
of
no
them.
different than the gymnast.
Yeah.
Like that, you can't just relinquish your children to anyone.
Right.
I don't give a damn what it is, and expect them to come out of it unscathed.
Yeah.
Even if they don't ever tell you what happened.
Well, and
in
you're
most
taking
cases,
the
something happened.
childhood. You're taking these kids' childhoods away from them.
I feel like the same people that drove her crazy are the same people that's doing this to her
they
now.
are.
And I just feel like, because I didn't understand the Free Britney signs when we were down there.
Right. And
I was like, oh, poor Britney.
Right.
But then I started looking, I was like, oh my God, like they're literally milking this woman and using her as a
Yeah.
workhorse so they don't have to work.
That's
Wow.
sad. Yeah.
$60 million, and she's like, she doesn't want to work anymore right now. She wants to be, and I feel like as a woman, it should be her right to do so.
Yeah.
You got enough of other
absolutely.
people out here that are mentally ill, that got kids.
I
What is
mean-
one baby from Britney gonna do? At least she got
Right.
money to take care of them, and they gonna dump it on my
Exactly.
damn taxes.
She can have an in-home nurse. Like,
Shit,
really?
girl, please.
That's ridiculous.
So the girl shut up really ain't even for Britney. It's for her
It's for
raggedy
her
daddy, and everybody else involved
right.
in this.
Exactly. So let's give it to him.
Mike Frankel.
Right. Girl, shut up.
Yeah.
Man. Whew.
Yeah.
Man, we talked about a lot today.
We did.
We talked about a lot today, but it's important things to talk about. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta keep going, and golly, you know, people just out here trying to take us out.
Right.
You know.
Right. And,
Like-
and the crazier the world gets, the more people trying to take you out, because
Yeah.
people are just disconnecting themselves from humanity and feeling and
Right.
emotions.
Exactly.
Everything is about survival now, so they don't care who they hurt.
Yeah. It's
Sad
sad
place to be.
It is sad.
Y'all love somebody today, hug somebody today, motivate somebody today, give someone an encouraging word today.
Absolutely.
A complete stranger, just tell them, compliment them, tell them,
Yeah.
compliment them, tell them their shoes
Say
are nice.
hello.
Say, look them in their eye.
Right.
Just speak
In
to the
their
person in the elevator. Just
Say hello.
You know,
even if they don't
wave
say
at the
hello
person that
back.
let you in traffic. Do
Right.
something nice today.
Yeah.
For real. For
We are
real.
living in some heavy times.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. On that note,
On that note,
we'll see y'all next Thursday
yes.
at 10-ish.
And the ish is just because joy-ish.
I be trying. Okay. Trying-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Are we
All
going to do Unleashed today? I mean, not Unleashed, our after show today?
Yes,
Okay.
we'll see you on the Instagram for
On the
post
Instagram,
show,
please.
for the where the beauty resides, where the beauty resides. So follow us at official beautyish so you can get those notifications when we go live. Make sure you guys are subscribed, like, comment. We love to hear from you guys.
Yes, we do.
We'll see you next week.
Thank you for tuning in. We love you all.
Bye.